Hi, Avi Hornstein here. I was curious about your El Salvador. So you said it's not with a call center down there, it's an individual?
It isn't just an individual.
How did you find them? I'm just curious.
Well, we found them. They were a referral from somebody else who's using callers down there, and they were trying to kind of put together kind of like a little call center, but they're a handful of steps further along this path than us, but they're not at the point where stuff is running like a machine. So what it came down to was they had a decision to make. Do they want to start a call center, or do they want to open a wholesaling business? And they chose to do the wholesaling business. So they had a little bit of drama that kind of, came up within the callers down there and some of the personnel. And so it just was too much to deal with.
Until you mentioned it, I mentioned in the text to everybody also that I have contacts in call centers down there. And I absolutely forgot about it until you mentioned El Salvador just now. So I'm curious if this business wholesaling is a particular niche market in the call centers. So if anybody knows anybody who's using somebody down there, I'd be interested, but I will reach out and find out if I get anything traction on any of that. I'll let everybody know.
So who referred you guys to the El Salvador cold callers?
So it was Chris and Misty who had referred us to them. They had found their original guy, Alex, on Facebook. They had just got onto the Facebook marketplace of El Salvador and posted an ad that they were looking for some callers and what the job description was. And they got lucky. They hit it out of the park with Alex. He's a rock star. So they brought him up from cold calling, and he's now closing deals for them. So, but it is, there you go. Yep.
I'll throw this in the chat.
Yeah. So just like this, I've heard of people doing it in all sorts of different countries, Egypt and stuff like that, but they just go through and yeah.
Start interviewing people and try them out and fire them if they don't work.
One of the better things that I've seen to do is
I've heard of Upwork too.
Upwork, yeah.
Is ask them to, you just right out of the gate when they email you telling you that they want to work for you, send them a script and ask them to read it back on Zoom or read it back just straight to a voice recording. Because you don't want to sit here and spend a bunch of, oh, see, there's Misty right there. Oh, there you go. You found her.
Yeah, here's their post.
And you can see that they got 68 comments on that one and 10 on the other one. So,
So that's great.
But I'd highly recommend cold callers. It's a cheap way to get to some of your better leads.
Also, though, it's important to note that you do need to know how to call people on the phone. I mean, I'm assuming everyone in here is trying, right? Hustling, trying to get that done. But you can't expect a cold caller service or a cold caller you can't manage them and know that they're doing right if you haven't made calls yourself. Even if it's just some calls, you want to have a script and you want to kind of know that what you're looking for, So calling sucks, but it gives you really good, it's a good learning process on what you're going to expect in your own business moving forward.
Yeah, calling does suck, but necessity in this business.
Yeah.
Are you guys still working with that El Salvador contact now?
Yeah, we have one of the callers. We actually just got a new one because the other one went back and is working with Misty now and doing some other stuff. So we have a new one.
So the focus of your work with them, I assume, is more sales training.
Yeah, it's not so much sales training because our callers are they're getting a yes or no, essentially. Like, are you looking to sell your house? How soon are you looking to sell your house? Did you have a ballpark that you were looking for?
Plain and simple. There's not a lot of other.
Keep it very simple. Don't go over the top.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you could have a really proficient cold caller extend on your script and do more stuff, but the purpose of the cold caller is just to hurry up and get through all the leads who are either screwing around or who don't have a house to sell, don't care about selling a house, don't even own a house, you know what I mean? And so those questions are real quickly, are you looking to sell now or in the near future? How much are you asking? Have you, and we do ask like, have you done any repairs? Tell me about the house kind of deal. And they just get a little quick information about it.